Hey guys, sorry, a minute or two late, but yeah, I'm here. Just had to prepare another cup of coffee. I'm on the coffee this morning. Uh, yeah, I see Big Will did leave a message there, uh, just to tell us that he is at the game. I'm very jealous of him at the final. Has to be an awesome event to be watching that in person. I mean, you have to enjoy it, man. You have to enjoy it. The live stream, I think, will go great. There's no one on now yet, but I think they'll come in as the game gets closer. Always come in. I always come in a little bit earlier than the game actually starts, about 5 minutes or so, as a bit of a warm up to the game. But let me quickly get this thing, get the scores ready for this game. It's gonna be a big one. I think it's gonna be a big one. I've been excited for this one for a while. I love watching the Reds play. Interesting, exciting. Broadcast of the game has also not started yet. I think it's probably going to start in about 5 minutes, and then it's probably only going to be them walking into the stadium and then singing the national anthem and so on. So nothing has started yet. Yeah, still not there yet. But I had to go live. I had to go live beforehand. Okay, so they're still kind of rounding out, getting into the game, but nothing yet. They're still having a couple of ads before the game. Talking to Brad Barrett of the Lions tour for the English game or something like that. Ooh, that's very saw that pictures of Brad Barrett getting. This one's gonna be a big one. I hope I'm on the right channel. I think I'm on the right channel. It'll be a bit of a mess, but it's supposed to be on this channel. Why are we talking about the Springboks and Brad Barrett now? We should go into the game now. Go into the preview of the actual game that we want to watch now. Okay, finally cutting out of that. So we're probably going to see the preview video of the game. Yeah, still in the preview of the game. They're still not actually on. Nothing is shown on the TV yet of the game of the Reds and the Brumbies. Guys, why is DSTV not showing the game? Not showing the preview of the game yet. They're just showing ads. It's quite frustrating. Come on, DSTV. There we go. There we go. Into the game. Finally. That's the thing about the Australian rugby. There's always the greatest pre-match videos. Though we couldn't see all of it. We could have only saw the last 5 seconds. Awesome. Okay, luckily we are in the stadium now. We can start seeing the game. We're in the changing room. They're highlighting Lenorgan that's getting his first start this week. Ahead of Falau Fainga. It's his first start ever for the Brumbies. Yeah, Frost at 6 is a strange one. Okay, where are you guys watching from? What's your prediction for this game? I think I have the Reds by 3 points. What do you have? Gonna be a huge one. Especially the front row, I think, is gonna be a big battle. Number 10, always a big one as well. 42,000. Yeah, awesome. Big, big one. Big, big one. I think one of the people that Reds are really going to miss is Paisami. He's going to be a big guy that they're missing. Hey, Chester, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm good, man. I'm good. I've been watching rugby a little while now. I had a live stream this morning as well. Now it's this one. It's getting a bit hotter now in Bloemfontein. This morning it was quite cold. It was in jackets, but getting ready for this one. Very exciting here. What's your prediction for this one? I have the Reds by 3. Tom Wright, they're highlighting him as a guy to look out for. He's such a dangerous winger. Muriad as well. I think he's one of those underrated players that a lot of people don't always notice how dangerous he is as a winger. Paenga Mosa starting in his 50th game. He's starting in his 50th game while the other guy on the other hooker, Lenorgan, is starting his first game. My favorite competition at the moment, obviously, no, I can't actually say it is the Rainbow Cup. The Aotearoa was my favorite. That game, that season. You never knew who's gonna win. I thought that was the best one to watch, really. The New Zealand Aotearoa. Now that that's over, I don't think the Trans-Tasman is going to be as competitive as the Aotearoa. So I'll probably shift over now to Rainbow Cup, be my favorite. I don't know. Haven't you been following this competition? Well, these two teams have been playing really well. All you need to know is the Reds haven't won this competition in such a long time. They've been finalists against the Brumbies in such a while. They've been finalists against them for the last couple of years, but never winning it. And this year, the Reds actually finishing top of the table with the Brumbies being second. So it's time. It's time for the Reds to win this one. At the Toulouse La Rochelle one's going to be big. When is that one? When is that Toulouse La Rochelle game? That's one I don't want to miss. It's now the Welcome to the Nation or something like that. Oh, Tupo, he's so big. That guy's legs, man. His legs, bro. Yo. Yo, I feel like I'm self-advertising. Self-advertising a bit today. Actually, in the previous game, I had my black shirt on because I was supporting the Chiefs. I didn't even have it out because I was wearing my jacket, and now I have my red one on. Sorry, I think the thing's gonna pause now because I have a call coming through. That if it did pause, no, it didn't. Okay, national anthem. It's cool that they're singing it at each other. 22 May. Is it in La Rochelle? That's different. Actually, didn't know it's there. It's weird that they're singing the national anthem at each other. It's like, I don't know. You can't like the haka kind of challenges the other team, but singing your national anthem where both teams sing the same anthem, it's not really challenging anyone. Okay, here we go. Big game. Reds by 3 for me. I have still not heard your predictions. Chester, you said you're not sure what it can be. I understand that. Oh, we got a message from Big Will. He's in the stadium. Okay, enjoy, Matthew, enjoy that. Hopefully you'll be back. Go, game time. Reds by 7. Okay, quite a confident prediction there. 7 points is a big one for a final. And I did not expect the Crusaders to win by 11 points in that final. Unfortunately for the Chiefs, they played better in the first half, but second half not so much. Yeah, so Reds. Let's go Reds. Yeah. 1 point separates these two teams over the last 3 games they've played. Wow. It's always close between Bryce Hegarty getting it kicked off. That camera work just that does it for that spider cam. Simone carrying it forward. He's probably going to be back in the Wallaby squad. Lenorgan, he's getting his first start ever for the Brumbies. I wonder what that means for the Wallabies as well. Yeah, It was big, man. It was a huge funeral. Like there was so many people. I actually also like the national anthem. Big fan of the national anthem because it's in 5 languages, 4 or 5 languages. As far as I have it, it's huge. It's cool. It just brings everyone together with that. Yeah, Mackenzie missed 3 penalties. That's 9 points. Look, if that 9 points was scored, the game would have been different. It wouldn't have been ended that way. It probably would have been even closer at the end. But at the end of the day, that's how it worked out. Mackenzie played so well over the park. I think the difference and the big mistake there was taking Gatland off. After Mackenzie missed 3 penalties, taking Gatland off, then they didn't have any options left to go at goal. And that's what the problem was. But Mackenzie did kick the fourth one, so probably warranted or justified. Okay, O'Connor going for his first kick at goal in this game from the 10-meter line on the Brumbies side of the field. A bit further, probably like 43 meters. O'Connor's been brilliant this year from the tee. Over, first point. I wonder what that leaves, how that leaves the Wallabies. Who's going to play at 10? Because Hodge was playing 10 at the end of last year. But O'Connor has been so good at 10. And last year he was playing at 12 for the Wallabies. Now everything's different. Tumua is also at 10, not at 12 like last year. So things are so different. Hodge hasn't even played 10 this year. Last year he also did play 10 though, but yeah. Wonder how the Wallabies setup is going to go. I can't wait for the international season though, with that 3 games between Wallabies and France where they play 3 games in 11 days. So close. Oh, such a short turnaround. Yeah, look, there's a bit of an agreement between the Zulu people and Afrikaner people. It goes deep into politics and deep roots and stuff like that. It goes into the Boer War as well, and goes far back. But there's a bit of a connection between the Zulu people and the Afrikaans people. No problem, LB. No problem. How's G-Man doing? I know his mom was sick as well, or in hospital. I talked to him a lot of times over WhatsApp as well, so I hope he's doing well. Unfortunately, doing this as well, I can't live stream or go into his streams. But we do have a big live stream coming up for the next time the Stormers and the Sharks are playing. G-Man and I are going to do a live stream together. We just need to sort it out completely because we're not in the same place. He's in PE. I'm in Bloemfontein, so we have to live stream and watch a game. So we'll see how it works. But yeah, that's something that's in the pipe works. It's not finalized yet, but somewhere we're gonna watch a game together and live stream a game together. We do chat a lot. Grant, glad to see you back. Lunch is over already. I also had my leftover sweet and sour pork of last night. I had a bit of Chinese food last night, so I had an early lunch. It's good to hear he's in better spirits, man. Very good to hear. Tumua at 10, maybe. Yeah, but if you compare Tumua versus how O'Connor has played, I'd argue O'Connor has been better this year. O'Connor is the top scorer in the AU season as well. So that's also a big thing. Okay, line out time. 5th minute, by the way, if you don't have the game on your screen. Oh, man, that sounds good. A little bit of pork chops. I'm a big fan of pork steak these days. I was always, and then it became too salty for me. But now I like it again. Pork steak. I also want to do a Bry live stream one day. Oh, great cut from McDermott. Hegarty, chip and chase. Oh, whoa. He held his line. There's no problem with that. Behind the line. There's no problem. The people are booing for nothing. The guy did hold his line. Oh, guys should enjoy your Mother's Day, Bry. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with my mother. She is locked in a house. She has COVID at this stage, so can't see her. It's quite unfortunate. So Mother's Day will be alone for my mother, but we bought her presents. We'll probably see her somewhere next week when she gets out of quarantine. Yeah. Yeah, man, we are planning a couple of things in the pipe works and so on. It's just difficult with us not being in the same towns, and it's quite far and it's expensive to drive to each other and so on. So, yeah, at the end of the day, you lose a lot of money with actually doing it like that. But doing a online live stream where we just join a chat together and watch a game, that's also possible. So I think we are planning something like that. We're talking about it every now and then on WhatsApp. Sorry, Grant. I keep forgetting his name as Haircut. I just say McDermott for everyone that doesn't know his name as Haircut. Oh, Brumbies look very dangerous here. They're on the line to score. Ready to score here. It's going to be a try or a penalty. One of two. That's always when the Brumbies are here. That's one of the two things. Oh, keeping the ball. That was a mistake. Yeah, that I agree. It shouldn't be a problem. We just watch it. We just join streams. We can still live stream it on our own channels as well and just watch it together. There's no, because you can actually live stream on two channels at the same time. There's just a copyright issue. But if you, as the YouTuber, just say, nah, there's no issue with the copyright, there's no problem. Everything that does get taken down for copyright is uh, reported by another YouTuber, which is also irritating because you have to kind of check up yourself if no one's using your content, which happens every now and then. I've found my videos on different channels as well, where someone takes my video for a preview and posts the whole thing on their channel. That's pretty irritating. Muriad is on the line. Oh, there we go. Illegal clean out. Reds get the ball back. That Brumbies guy is dancing for some reason. He's not supposed to be happy about it. Who was it? Valentini that jumped in. Oh, he's been in good form as well. I think he jumped in. Yeah, jumped in. Definitely off of his feet. No, he won't strike my channel. I'm pretty sure he wouldn't. You understand? It's so dodgy. Literally, they took my video and posted it completely like that on their channel. No issue like that. And then it's a channel with then they have like 400 or so subscribers that they get like within 2 or 3 weeks. So what they do is they steal content from different channels and put it on their channel and see how it goes. It's so frustrating. Luckily, one of my subscribers told me. Otherwise, I would have never seen it. Because I can't look at everything. Mm. Hey guys, can you still hear me? It looks like you can still hear me. But for some reason, my camera is just not working, which is very weird. Here we go. That looks okay. Cool. No man, the guy stealing your stuff is weird. Oh, knock on from the Brumbies on the line. My camera just went off for some reason, but the mic didn't. So weird. These streams, that's the issue. When you bring another person in, that type of thing can happen as well. Yeah, Brumbies definitely butchered it. It's the second one they butchered now. These live stream things, we aren't IT guys. Like, I'm a rugby guy. I'm not an IT guy. I'm not good at these things. Ah, man, I can't even remember. Can actually quickly check. Unless I deleted it. But it was the best of it. It was a channel that actually focuses on they actually focus on football, and then they put this on. Let me quickly tell you the name of this video. Can't tell you anymore because the video is removed. I think the whole channel is gone. The whole channel doesn't exist anymore. And they even took my whole name of my video as well and took it as that as well. Score from Tom Banks. There we go. Ah man, sorry, can't actually tell you who that was now. But it was literally, I think their name was like Football something channel or something like that. The Brumbies shifted it out wide so quickly there. Tom Wright he's a hard player to bring down. Yeah, dude, broadband is good here. We have a very good fiber network over at this house as well. But when we move now, I don't know what I'm gonna get because I think it's more expensive in that suburb. Was that maybe a forward pop? I should maybe check that. That last pop. Nah, it's fine. No, that's also a funny thing about Bloemfontein. I don't know if it's probably like that everywhere, but depends on what suburb you're in. Depends on the price of your broadband. Larger bro football channel. Yeah, I should change my name one of these days. I'm not that skinny anymore after this COVID. Picked up a lot of weight because of not being at the office where I walk a lot. Now I walk nothing at all though. Yeah, every day. Yeah, I can be larger brew rugby. But that's gonna ruin the name, so yeah. Let's just leave it SkinnyBru. Let's just think of skinny as I'm giving you the skinny on the rugby, giving you the information. Grant, we aren't Kimberley. We have a couple of suburbs at least. If you're not from South Africa, don't listen to Grant. Bloemfontein is actually bigger than just a small town. It's not Cape Town big, but it is big enough. It takes you at least 25 minutes to drive from the one side to the other. We're a little bit Kimberley because a lot of Kimberlites live here, but that's about it. I could also go for that, man. Just eat so much over the December holiday and be like, yeah, it's just the irony of it. Hey, that could work. But how I am now, where I'm just like average, there's no irony in it at all. It's just the name just weird. Hey, Stefan, hope you're enjoying the rugby. What's your prediction for this one? I have Reds by 3, though they are losing by 4. Hopefully they do pick up the score and do pick it up. But are you watching the game or do you just follow on YouTube? Man, there's nothing really to do in Bloemfontein. Like you can come and you can come and look at the Nelson Mandela statue, and that's about it. That's nothing more. Boring, pretty much. Okay, Shopman, enjoy the game further. Okay, scrum time on the halfway mark. Oh, dominating. Oh no, that's a scrum wheeling, they say. Yeah, I can be medium bold brew rugby because the skinny is not there that much anymore. Once you weigh as much as some of the rugby players, you're not skinny anymore. Hey, reset scrum. Yeah, we have the Naval Museum, but that's yeah. And we have Naval Hill as well. I don't know. Maybe we're looking at Lesotho or something, which is just mountains. I don't know. Maybe we're looking at Garib Dam, the dam close to us. Penalty to the Reds. Puerto Rico. I keep on saying Puerto Rico. Okay. That wasn't the best of clearance kicks from O'Connor there. That's quite a distance out still from his penalty kick he put out. Yeah, backing the Reds. That's why I'm wearing Reds. Or red. White got the ball. Painga Mosa again not good line out. And that's why I said I would have started Muffy. Dude, there's no reason to visit Bloemfontein. There's nothing here. Unless you are there's a couple of tourists that come to Bloemfontein because there's 3 Nelson Mandela statues in South Africa. One of them are here. And that's why they come. That's about it. Because we asked you to used to have a guest house and then people came here to stay here and that was the only reason international people came to Bloemfontein was for that. Or they were traveling from Cape Town to Johannesburg by car or something. Penalty again. This game's been stop-start the whole time. It's not. It's certainly not how the New Zealand game was. The New Zealand game was intense. That final. Penalty again. Banks will be stealing another 5 meters before kicking this ball out again. He always does. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Yeah. He loves doing that. Yeah, I know. I know. But there's some people that come to South Africa and they want to see all 3. Or you can come to Bloemfontein if you want to watch or want to come and see the statue of some Cuban general or something like. Not sure who he is. It's a statue of a Cuban guy. The Brumbies are dominating at this stage of the game. Reds nothing so far. I actually wanted to see the replay of that tackle from Fluke earlier. Very hard defender. He's small for a midfielder, but yeah. Did he really visit your school? Like, really, really? Because if he did, that's pretty cool. Or was it Morgan Freeman? Because seeing Nelson Mandela as like a thing in South Africa that even everyone doesn't even have the privilege to have done. That was around the neck. Wow. How's that a penalty only? It's completely around the neck and he throws him into the ground. Okay. Probably a penalty. The Mystic Boer pub, yes, that is an experience. The problem is they are closed since level 3 of lockdown because they just could not make any money anymore. Luckily, they aren't permanently closed. They will be opening again when everything returns back to normal, but they are only going to open again when they can make money because the ground actually, the place actually is theirs. It's not something they rent, so they can open whenever they want to. But Mystic Buddha is kind of a place that you can experience, but it's a rough place. If there was always when the Cheetahs were still in the Super Rugby, always after a game, rugby players were there. All the international stars were there. I've seen a lot of New Zealanders in there. Wow. Okay. Quite an experience for you then, Chester, to actually see him. Then you don't need to come to Bloemfontein. Really, you don't. There's no reason. Kicking into Banks's hands. He's on the halfway line. The Brumbies are still dominating us. Oh, great cross kick. Muriad has it. Grubbers it forward. There's a running race here. Ooh, O'Connor has to get it. Ooh, that could have been holding on there actually, but yeah. The sun is shining. The Reds have been playing so much of this game on their own line. Yet you see the Cheetahs play, but you never really do see them play anymore because you don't even know in what competition they play. They would have announced already, like at the end of March, what competition they're going to be playing in, but now we still don't know. Because to me, it's like with the Cheetahs, they have Ruan Pinar and Frans Steyn, and there's a couple of other guys that are players of national interest that aren't playing now, which could have been loaned out just to play in this competition in the Rainbow Cup at least to be in form for the Lions tour. Yeah, it's definitely an experience and it keeps changing. Literally every second month or so the place looks different because it's like artists and stuff that live there. But it's a club, man. It's a quite a wild nightclub. Great pizza though. They have this nacho pizza. Oh, that thing's good. Literally has a dip in the middle of it. Chika on the comments, man, he's been brilliant as a commentator as well. Grant, I don't think you're too big of a fan of Chika, are you? But he's a great commentator or special comment. Yeah, I do think they're going to be in the European Challenge Cup eventually, but they still haven't announced it. And that's a problem. Because, like, a lot of their players aren't playing now. There was a couple of players, now I just can't think of it. I can only think of Ruan Pinor and Frans Steyn for some reason. But there was a couple of players. Oh, and Roscoe Speckman, and there was a couple of forwards as well. That was listed by Rassi as players of national interest because Nino, but actually came here and visited the Cheetahs to talk to a couple of players that they have in the interest to play for in the British and Irish Lions tour. But now these players aren't playing, so that's frustrating. Because if they haven't even announced in what tournament they're going to be playing, they're not going to be playing soon, man. I think the only matches they have lined up is maybe the EP Kings for friendly, and that's not a game. A big angry man. That's pretty much Bloemfontein. A lot of big angry men. A lot of big angry. But if you have a couple of those friends as well, you're fine. It's big angry men that drink brandy and go out to the club with their hunting gear in camo. No. The Cheetahs players are still professional. They aren't semi-professional. Some of the Griqua players are semi-professionals. The EP Kings guys, they are mostly semi-professional, and then the Pumas, some of them are semi-professional as well. So some of them do have other jobs or other things that they keep themselves busy with. But the Cheetahs, they are professional, so they just have. But also the thing about the Cheetahs, because I have a couple of friends that were in the Cheetahs or thereabouts in under 21s or close to being in the Cheetahs, they have to study to play for the Cheetahs. They have to study or have to have studied. So that's why you tend to have a young team, and a lot of them are studying at the two universities that we have in Bloemfontein, because there's two. So a lot of them aren't actually working. A lot of them are actually students. You should just go to the right places. My best friend is an Englishman, but he knows a bit of Afrikaans, so that helps him get by. But he's quite small as well, so he's an Englishman that gets by. You just need to go to the right places, to the English places. But there's definitely places where you will struggle. Oh, move. Wayenga Mosa, wow. Probably making like 10 meters there with that move. That ball should have went wide. Tupo making meters though, and there's a penalty advantage, probably offside. That ball should be shifted out wide. Go left. Go left. Going right. Very strong Futaika. Did he get the ball down though? Did he get the ball down there? I think he got it down. There's a fight happening. I wonder if we'll see Big Will. Where's he on the park? Dude, these guys just want to fight. I think he tried a couple of times to get it. Let's see this try. I'll get to the comment now. Nick White. Obviously, it's him under there. No try. No try. No try. There is a try. That's a try. That's a try. I understand. You're that target. You're that typical prison, the prison rule. Go into the prisons, pick the biggest guy, and beat up the biggest guy, and then that's how you get assert dominance. You're that guy. You're the big guy. It's grounded. How long? Now I have to determine if it took too long. Because it took a couple of times to press it. Let's see it at full speed. Nah. It took too long for him to score the try. I agree. The fans are booing, but I agree. I'm getting hungry now. I already had lunch. Yeah, true. I didn't actually either know that there's like a time limit to how long you can take before scoring. The policeman, Nick White, that moustache. Let's see if O'Connor can get this one. But he should have went left, man. It was open. Okay, just under half an hour. Will the score be 6-7? Nick White's moustache. Yeah, there's probably a little bit of hair under the ball. Man, that moustache. But I saw how he looks the other day, an old photo of him without the moustache, and it just looked so weird. I'm so used to it now, but like, he looks weird without it. There you go. Okay, now I'm getting cold. Right, time to get the jacket. Deep kickoff. They're on their 5 meter line, the Reds. That's how you pressure someone. Stole the ball, the Brumbies. Wow. McDermott reading Nick White's mind there. Nick White even claps his hands to him. Because that was good defense there. Dude, I can't even. Yes, I remember that stage with Dwayne Vermeulen without the beard. But that's when he looked a lot like Thor. Like now with the beard, he looks a little bit less like him. But that stage where it was less beard, then he was Thor completely, and it was just stubble. Pataya should have kicked it there because Lolesio is gonna slot this now, and then that 3 points they got just now, the Reds is useless. Haircut versus moustache. There we go. Good 9 battle over there. Lolesio, 31st minute. Quite the easy kick here. Should be over. Yeah, let's see. The crowd are booing him. Let's see. There you go. 3 points for them. I know we've spoken a bit about him already, about Willemse and about Bosch and so on. But let me just bring up a point. Oh, no, man. Let me just bring up a point. Lolesio is younger than Bosch and Willemse, and he's playing at number 10, and he is a very confident player at number 10, and he kind of is the real deal at number 10. He can only become better there. Now that is, to me, a guy that's a youngster. That's a prodigy that can play number 10. That's kind of the difference to me when I compare, when I look at Bosch and Willemse, because I just look at a guy like Lolesio and know what he can do. And Harrison from the Waratahs as well, he's just as brilliant. Banks giving a massive kick. O'Connor at the back. Ryan Smith gets him. Tackles Lolesio at the back. Alatoa. Kimona taking it wide. Yeah, this game has a couple of scuffles and things off of the ball. Up and under. Brumbies get it back from the up and under. That's a box kick. Lolesio cross kick. Or cross up and under. Campbell gets it. McDermott, dummies on the short side. If he passed that one, Tupa would have killed Muriad in front of it. Ryan Smith, pop. Kick from Simone. Oh yeah, I watch a lot of university rugby. That's kind of that's the one thing I watch as only a fan. Like, because I watch all the other rugby as a fan and analyzer or analyst. But university rugby, I'm like I watch it as a fan. Especially with my university that's doing that well, Central University of Technology. We're not supposed to be doing that well because we're the only university of technology in the top flight of the Varsity Cup. There's a Varsity Shield as well, where universities of technologies usually play, but we are playing in the top flight, and we're second, and we've beaten a lot of the big universities. So, yeah, I do follow it, especially because we're doing that well. And I know a couple of guys playing in the Varsity Cup as well for CUT and for COFCs as well for UFS. So that's a big reason for me to follow them. But it's fun, man. The Varsity Cup is awesome with their law trials or their trial laws where if you score from a further distance, your try comes from a further distance, you get more points. There's just so much more tries in Varsity Cup. They don't just kick at goal the whole time. It's just tries all the time. But over here it's only on TV. It's not on YouTube. In South Africa, the Varsity Cup is a big feeder for our professionals. Just mentioning the 2019 World Cup team, I think about half of them played Varsity Cup. If I have to mention a couple now quickly, Eben Etzebeth, Damien de Allende, Mbunambi, there's a lot more. Marco van Staden, there's a couple of them that actually played Varsity Cup. Herschel Yankees, he didn't even play Varsity Cup, he played Varsity Shield. Literally the next season played Western Province, in that same season Stormers, in that same season Springboks. So there's a big feeder there. Man, there's a lot of talent in the club rugby as well. Over here in Bloemfontein, we have a lot of big clubs as well, good clubs as well, especially the police teams. There's a lot of big police teams. But there's talent, man. In the Varsity Cup, there's a lot of talent. I actually wish it could be broadcasted to more people because you'll see big talent there. Like I've spotted a couple of guys that I think are gonna go on to be stars in South Africa. The CUT fullback, Jasper Cohen. I think he's gonna be big in South Africa. He's so good. He's one of those fullbacks that can slot in on the wing as well, can slot in at center, could probably play number 10 as well. Very dangerous step, good kick on him as well, very fast, still very young, and he's smart as well. He studies IT at CUT. And then there was another guy. Who does he play for? I think he plays for UKZN or something like that. There's this big center. I think he's 1.94 meters tall. Big guy, very quick. Yeah, Hugh Jones played Varsity Cup as well. That's where he kind of made his name in South Africa. Went to Western Province, went to Stormers, and then went back to Scotland and got a Scotland cap. So Varsity Cup is big over here. It's top quality rugby. And we have top quality coaches there as well. A lot of ex-Springboks. The CUT team is coached by my namesake, the same name as me, Tiaan Liebenberg, the Springbok. Andre Pretorius, he's at where is he? At Potch. There's big names all over the coaching. Lolesio going for another penalty, and that's the end of the day. I think could maybe win the game for the Brumbies here, having a lot of penalties and going for them and getting the points. I think he'll get this one. I think he'll slot it over. He's a very good kicker. Yeah, and that's also what happens. A lot of these university players, they go play in Spain or Russia, Germany, and then after a couple of seasons there, they come back. And that's also something that happens all the time. Because I follow a lot of these varsity rugby teams on social media, I see them congratulating a lot of these players a lot of times for getting professional contracts in Portugal and those places. Over again from Lolesio. Um, one of the CUT props now, he didn't play rugby for, not that one. He hasn't played rugby in quite a while. He took 2 years off and came back. And after coming back, he got a professional contract to play for the Griquas. After now 3 months playing with CUT. Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but I'll look. I'll watch. Is it? What's his surname? Also, Cupido. Lolesio running backwards, trying to get the time. Tupo getting a penalty. That's something that's always happens in his game. Couple of penalties. They're gonna look at it. The problem in Tupo's game. Nah, man. What's wrong? He just came in very hard. He came in from the side, but there's no problem in the joining and so on. Okay, I'll definitely have a look at him, man. Definitely have a look at him. Okay, half time. Right, guys, I'll be joining you shortly. I'll just go away for 5 minutes now. I have to actually go hang my washing if I have to be honest. Uh, yeah. So need to quickly go do that. Then I'll be back. Uh, I always take a bit of a break for halftime. So I hope I'll see you. We can talk about the Varsity Cup and that stuff further again. The This half for the Reds hasn't been the best for them. Yeah, let me just quickly change this thing. So it says halftime. Okay. Right, see you then now, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. Sorry, the washing took a little bit longer to take down, but my time was good. Time was fair. But yeah, sorry about that. I'm out of breath now, though. Quite tired. Was quite a bit of a run to actually get that done. Halftime is almost over. Just having a bit of a ad break now over here. It's good if you grab. How cool is the look on your arm? Hmm, quite a nice advert of the new uh, deal Supersport has to sponsor school sport in South Africa. Almost halftime is almost over. I think that's probably the last ad before the game. About garden. Okay, I can't even talk about it. There's nothing I can add to that conversation. Like nothing, literally nothing. I can talk about renovating stuff a little bit. It's like that's about it. That's only like a slight piece of hobby I have. That and gaming a bit, but that's about it. Nothing more. I didn't even see that. Well, with big legs like that, you need a couple of hands of that. Like literally, if you had to put your hands down like that, that's not even his whole leg. You need like a couple. Man, he's massive. It's huge. I just remember there was a Instagram post of Tupo where he stepped on his friend. Like literally, his friend was lying on his back, and he walked over him like that. Literally, when he walked, his friend farted, and it was so hilarious. I don't know. That was a funny one because I can imagine it's quite heavy picking that guy up or keeping him up. Man, let me tell you, things grow in Bloemfontein because there's big rugby players. What do big rugby players eat? Meat. What does red meat eat? A lot of green stuff, which grows in Bloemfontein. Ah, you know? Yeah, it was quite funny. It was really funny. That I can't remember. I think it was probably 2 years ago. It was what I always remember it. I will never be able to forget it. So Grant, the theory of nothing growing in Bloemfontein has been disproved because we have big rugby players. You know? Okay, kick off. What gets it going? The Reds need to up the ante here. They need to play with more intensity because if they continue playing like this, they will lose this game. If they continue playing like this, I have not set up a Trans Tasman Super Brew yet. Now that I think of it, I need to do that quite quickly because it already starts next week. Yeah, next week. I actually thought there would be an off week between it, but nope, already starting. What big games are there in the Trans Tasman next week? Imagine playing in a final and then a week after it is already a game again. Obstruction, going back. Uh, Later today, I think it's Boys High versus Grey College. That's also gonna be a big one. But I think it's 2 o'clock or something like that, and I know I'm not gonna get permission from my girlfriend to watch that one. No way in hell I'll be able to watch that as well. Because she'll be like, "It's Grey College. We don't even like Grey College." Like, because I mean, we're in the same town as Grey College, and it's not the same school, and there's no way she'll get to watch it. It's funny. I don't like Grey College when I was at school, but watching them play against other towns as schools, I support Grey College. Or watching them play other countries as schools, I support them. Yeah, they show the school rugby on YouTube, which is cool. Who broadcasts it though? Is it on SuperSport? If it's on SuperSport, if it's like a SuperSport broadcast, that sucks because I can't do much with it. But if it's like someone else broadcasting it, I can actually do something with it. Like I can actually broadcast it myself with myself commentating on it. Forward pass for sure. Oh yeah, the Women's Curry Cup is also on. Hey Big Will, I hope you are enjoying the game. Yeah, we have the same feeling over here about the first half. We ended up talking about the Varsity Cup in South Africa and so on because it wasn't the best. But yeah, enjoy the half. Enjoy the rugby. Hopefully the Reds can bounce back. Hopefully, because they're struggling. Super sports schools. Yeah, no, that's. I thought it's probably going to be there because Super Sport is now also sponsoring the schools, which is good. Very good for South Africa that Super Sport is also starting to pay for the schools rugby. Yeah, Big Will. Hopefully the second half is better for your side. You guys need it. The intensity is just not what you guys need. Grant. Yeah, Big Will, you have to tell us what you're wearing. Probably red, right? We're looking for a sheep wearing a red jersey. I think your stream is a bit ahead of mine. I haven't seen anything. Oh, Pataya. Yeah, no, he's such a. Wow! He's just that dangerous. He's so dangerous. I'm gonna look away from the screen. I don't want it to be spoiled. Oh, he's so dangerous. They say there is a grounding on screen. On field is a try. Whoa, Chopataya. He's so dangerous. How the hell? Nah, foot is out. Nah, out. Nah, he's out. Bloody hell. Just but this guy coming in with his knee on the guy's face though. The guy coming in with his knee on his face though. Pataya, he's so dangerous. Yeah, it's so Jordan Pataya. That's him. That's his thing. But this guy sliding in with his knee on his face. That's dangerous stuff. Look at this. Yeah, Nick White doing it as well. Man, that was literally on the face. I think that's where Big Will disappeared to. Probably through his phone somewhere. Oh, he's confused. Even the Brumbies players are helping him. Yeah, there's a lot of back. Oh no, this guy's groggy. He has no. Where did it happen? Oof, on the head. No, Wilson is off. Probably Uru that will. Oh no, Wright. So they have Wright. Wright is on the bench. He's a good guy on the bench. Javalatini's been so hard this last couple of weeks. He did crawl though after that. I have to say that's nice sportsmanship. After he stood up, Simone from the Brumbies was the first guy helping him. Good sportsmanship. That's what rugby is all about. Now they're not even going to assess him. They know he's off. Right, having him on is a good loose forward to bring on. Ah, not the perfect ball you want from the top there. That's also the thing that might be a problem for the Reds this week. Their midfield is very small. The 12 and 13 is a small combination. That's a very good point. Very good question. I have absolutely no idea. I have no idea. They'll probably tell us in the week, but yeah, I have no idea. The captain's referral isn't in the Australian competition. So I would imagine they'll use rules that are on both. So like the kickoff rule from the line, that's the only rule that's actually in both. I don't know. I wonder if the 50-22 is going to be there. I actually quite enjoy that one. Yeah, very true. They're crowding the outside backs. Look how they're riding skew. Skew, skew. Oh, that's put straighter. Yeah, again. But yeah, the Brumbies are also contributing towards that because they are rushing up. So the space for attack is less. O'Connor, very important kick here. Yeah, O'Connor is the top scorer. I wanted to say. Yeah, Grant, I'm glad you agree with the 50-22 rule. I enjoy it because it makes the wings fall back and then there's chances to run with the ball. If you don't fall back, there's chances to kick amazing kicks. So, yeah, a lot of them are from league. But look, it's still rugby union. As long as the game still remains rugby union, you can adapt the game so it's more interesting. That's at the end of the day important. But as long as the game remains union, then I'm happy with it. Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan with the referrals. I'm a fan of the referrals if it is into the pole. Knock on. I'm a fan of the referral if it is something legitimate that is truly something that the referee should not be missing, and that does change the game. And that's all. The rest of the time, I do have the argument that it's the referee's job to be seeing that stuff regardless of when it is, what is happening. Why is the referee's missing it? Yeah, no, it also slows down the game for me. Tom Banks. Yeah, with him always stealing meters like that, I'm also not a fan with him. Um, he always steals like 4 meters when he kicks, man. And like the referees just don't do anything. Advantage. Why kick pass like that? That was a dumb pass from McDermott. He should have rather ran with it. Dude, the Crusaders, they have a track record of referring the dumbest things. They refer anything. Because like Mallet has also pointed out, if you want to start referring things in the game, you can refer anything. Because every scrum there's issues. Every line out there's issues. Almost every breakdown, the guy's hands aren't straight onto the ball. It grazes the grass just a little bit, and that's technically wrong. So the referrals, yeah, it's frustrating because the only thing that referrals guarantee is less tries. Guarantees there will be less tries in the game, and that makes it less of a spectacle, doesn't it? I have to say the Chiefs this season, they used their captain's referral really well. Highlanders as well. Those are the two teams that used it for legitimate reasons, used it really well. Yeah, I agree. Referrals need to go. I'm on the same boat, man. Let's see how it also goes now with the Rainbow Cup. And after that, we've seen enough tournaments with it. We've seen 2 tournaments with it. If 2 tournaments really aren't good with it, I will say also it needs to go. O'Connor needs to kick this one over. They can't miss another one. Over. Jock has it over. Yeah, true. There's no major positives to have it. Nothing. Deep kickoff again from White. The Reds have, I have to say, the Reds are dominating this half so far. Different than the Brumbies dominated the first 15 or so minutes of the first half. So the Reds are doing the opposite this time. Line out time, Lenogan to throw in. What do you guys think? I don't know. You guys probably all don't watch the Varsity Cup, but what do you guys think of the try laws, where if you run it from your own half, you can score a 7-point try, and in your own 22, you can score a 9-point try. I like it because these guys run in from deep. They don't kick it. Yeah, no, I agree. It was a good enough idea to try. I agree with that as well. But it's not working. It just does not work. I think they should change. If they want to keep it, they should change how it should be applied. But at the end of the day, I think just scrap it completely. Yeah, I've wondered this as well because I want to know if some of these law trials are now going to start at the Lions tour as well. Because there's no point for our RSA teams to practice or to train and to play with these law trials if the Lions tour comes up and we don't have these laws. There's no point in playing like that. So I don't think it's a good idea if those laws aren't going to be there. So I wonder which of these laws are going to be in the Lions tour. Yeah, I saw this one and I actually agree with it because it usually just the only thing it does is it wastes time. When you don't score under the poles, it wastes time. The guy is going to kick over. Sias has missed it from there, but most of the time a guy kicks over, they just waste time. So sometimes I also agree with that. It's small little things that don't really change the game. That's fine. Yeah. Look, the only thing is if you don't play at the same laws at all levels, you're going to get some problems. Like, say all our fullbacks get used to now we run the ball back, we don't kick the ball back. Somewhere along the line, we're going to have Springbok fullbacks that can't really kick the ball back. Then we're going to have fly halves that do that. Or, understand that's the only thing that I might have an issue with. If all the laws aren't the same, going from primary school to senior level. Exactly. And that's the thing. You have to watch Varsity Cup enough to understand it. If you conceptually, it sounds sometimes like no, I don't know. But if you actually watch Varsity Cup, man, it's a different beast with how they run with that ball. It's so nice. Yeah, this is also cool. Also cool, though. If you do think of it, though, if you go deeper into it again, is that gonna make some goal kickers worse now, going down to say lower levels? Are we going to have less goal kickers going into the future if we do drop goals? I don't know. But the drop, I already like the reduction in time. The time of how much time you have to kick is already a masterstroke to me. I just think the conversion time could probably also be 60 seconds instead of 90 seconds. I don't know why you need more time for a conversion kick than a penalty kick. But yeah, I like the idea of reducing the amount of time. Dumb kick there, but luckily they had advantage. O'Connor is not playing too well today, not managing his side too well. Yep, exactly. And that is what happens. I think Fassi Fassi comes from Varsity Cup, right? I don't know. Grant, you can maybe correct me there. But there's a couple of guys that's testament to that. Damien de Allende, those guys, they come from Varsity Cup and they play different brand of rugby. Herschel Yankees, who used to we run the ball, we don't box kick the ball. It brings a different game. It's a completely different game. You play a running game now, not a kicking game anymore. And what Varsity Cup, what I like about it is as well, even if you're 9 points down in the last 3 minutes, you're not out of the game. If you're 9 points down and you're on your own try line, you're still not out of the game. If you intercept that ball, you score 9 points. That's done deal. Um, so that's something I like about the try rules as well. You're never really out of it. Is it takes longer for you to be out of the game, and that's something that is sometimes a killer of the game. That teams are when they're out of the game, they kind of fall flat. Something that has fixed that in recent years is the bonus point law of the 3-try lead. That has also fixed it lately. So teams don't tend to get bonus points anymore because the other team doesn't fall flat anymore. Scrum, joy, flat scrum. What? Kicking it again. The Brumbies always. Oh, 50-22. Oh, can he get it in? No. Campbell just getting that ball. It is a win for the Brumbies there. It's their line out as well. But the Brumbies, they play such a kicking orientated game. Yeah. Tainga stands in front of his own players. Fight. Okay. I'm going to check for it. Let's watch. I don't know why it's behind on mine. I think it's because it's on DSTV now, on like the online. Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Who's fighting? Whoa! He comes in completely after the time. The guy literally was standing still. Literally, the guy's standing still, and this guy comes and hits him on the chest. Ah, DSTV online is always delayed. I always used to watch on the actual decoder, but I'm not on the decoder anymore. Whoa, man. He played completely after the whistle. The guy's standing still. How can you say there's nothing in it? He's standing still. He's not even doing anything. Okay. Literally, he's not even doing anything. On the games on TV, on the DSTV Online or on Sky Sports? DSTV Online has all the games on TV, all the sports on TV, all the catch up as well. Sometimes even has a couple of extra ones. Hmm. But yeah, there's a lot of you can watch everything on here. It's just delayed by a couple of seconds, which I've noticed lately. Luckily, nothing was turned over there. The penalty wasn't turned over or anything. Yeah, that's a yellow card. Grant, I agree. Like, literally, the guy's standing still with the ball uh, after the penalty. Like, it's not. You can literally see if you're a player. Why is this guy just standing still and not doing anything? It's obvious. Referee, that looks like Nick Berry. Like we said, Grant, in South Africa, stuff like that gets yellow cards. We have strict referees over here. Is it delayed by a whole minute? Yes. Oh, I always used to know that on because I could always my TV is here and my computer is over here. So I used to watch on the actual decoder, and that used to be about 20 or so seconds before the online feed. So yeah, that used to be better for live streams like this because it's not nice reacting afterwards. The Reds are kind of losing it now again. Oh, O'Connor, brilliant. Tap and go. That guy definitely was not 10 minutes. Oh, 10 minutes. 10 meters away. Yeah, 40 seconds. Don't worry if you spoil something. It's fine. It's really, you haven't actually, if there's a fight, I want to see the fight. If there's a issue, I want to see the issue. Then it gives me more time to watch it. If there's just something that really is a spoiler, I don't want to see. Is yours on 60 minutes? Whoa! Mine's 60-33, but now while it's the TMO decision, it's 60-33. Oof! Oh, almost got demonetized with that word. Got the video demonetized. Wow! Oof! Yo! And he had a lot of time to pull out of it. He had a lot of time to pull out of it. High chest area. You mean your neck? The high chest area, your neck. High chest. High chest. Okay. High. That's a shot on the chin. Yes, that's not a high chest, man. If unless my chest starts there. Okay. Again, yellow card. South Africa might have been a bit more high chest area. Yeah, Grant, you can say it. High chest area. I can't get over the referee. The TMO keeps saying that. I did not see the high chest area, but I don't know about you guys. Yeah, the guy before the tackle also tackled with no arms, and he went in on O'Connor's knee. I could really injure the number 10 very badly. That's ACL stuff. That type of tackle. Oh, nice grubber. Pataya looks like he has a hamstring. He gets hamstring. Yeah, he gets a hamstring all the time. That happens so much with him. Ah, Pataya injured again. Why does it happen so much with him? He's so young and he gets injured so much. He's such a hard player, but unfortunately, he's just that type of guy that's always going to be injured. O'Connor running with it. Oh, nice step as well. He doesn't do that often anymore. Well done. Oh, they have the ball. Turnover and then holding. Moustache versus haircut. Almost a ding 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 moment. Sprinter's hammy. Oh, also. But isn't there a way to avoid it? I see a lot of sprinters always have tape on their hamstrings. Isn't that something you can use to avoid it? Yeah, man. It always look. Uh, a lot of wingers always get it, but I don't know if I just always notice him getting it. But he gets hamstring injuries all the time, man. I don't know if I'm just being picky here. Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. They're playing a bit dirty over here, and they already have a yellow card. I'm just happy O'Connor didn't get injured on that knee, man. I hate it when players get an ACL injury because a lot of the times the player comes back and he's never the same again. That there is all unfortunately retired. Daigunu, it's not a bad replacement. Okay, man. Thanks for that. I actually didn't know, like, some people are just more prone, like you can't really help about it. Until he took up yoga. Maybe he should take up yoga. Isn't Pataya's mom like a hippie woman or something? I just heard some Australian guy say that back in the day. I know he has some connection to a politician or something like that. Yeah, man, I also like O'Connor a lot. He had his bad phase where he was like in this bad boy stage, but I'm also a big fan because it's just I remember him from when I was very young. He was also very young. I mean, he made his debut in Super Rugby when he was 17 or something like that for the Western Force. So as a youngster, you always want to support them. But yeah, that bit of stepping was nice from him. Hey, Chester, you missed a yellow card, a couple of off the ball scuffles. Uh, that's about it. A couple of injuries as well, a head knock here and there. That's about it. Further than that, it's quite an equal contest. I think the Reds bit have the game in a bit more control right now. But looks like the Brumbies want to fight back. Oh, I should change the score. Yeah, man. Jake White wanted to get him there. Jake White is such an out of the box thinker. He even wanted to have Daniel Carter at the Bulls. No, not the Bulls. Where was Jake coaching at that stage? Jake was coaching the show. No, I can't remember. Jake wanted to have Jake wanted to have Carter in South Africa at a stage where Daniel Carter was still a youngster, which is insane. It's still insane for me to think that Matamua was also at the Western Province when he was like 21. Yeah, O'Connor. Oh, overthrown again. The hookers from the Reds are messing up their game plan. That's something that they really have. That's cost them so far. The hookers are overthrowing it constantly. So there's 66 minutes now. Penalty time. It's points here. Definitely gonna go for points here. No doubt about it for the Brumbies. Man, if Carter went, it would have been so weird. Um, but what happened was I can't remember all the details, but I just remember he said he actually considered it, but because he was still playing at Canterbury, and then he actually got a professional contract at the Crusaders, and then it was like it was his dream come true, so he had to take that. Yeah, man, I did literally at the end of 2019. I visited Cape Town. I'm very glad I did then. Well, some of my family has went in between now and or then and now. And they said while in lockdown, it's a lot. Some of the stuff are actually cheaper. Wow, I didn't actually know he qualified to play for all those teams. Really, I did not know that. What's his connection to South Africa? Probably a mother or grandmother or something. Well, at the end of the day, I'm glad he went with Australia. He's made Australia a much more competitive for years now. Yeah, yeah. That's the big story there. Yes. Yeah, like I said, I can't remember all the details now of Carter that was linked to come to South Africa. I just can't remember what team it was as well. I think he played here like a under 21 or schools competition or something like that. Oh, okay, grandparents. Okay. This game's very close. I wonder how's it going to go down now in this last couple of minutes. About 12 minutes remaining. Oof. Strong scrum from Reds. Brumbies all going forward though. Danger time now. Oh, penalty advantage. That's time to go for the poles for sure. His sideburns short. His hair at the side short. Oh yeah, it was high. Yeah, poles definite. Okay, let's see if I do this. Let's see. Let's see. It's before the points. It has not changed yet, but I'm taking a gamble here. The Brumbies are probably going to take a while to kick this one, though. For that yellow card. 69th minute, almost the 70th minute. He's in front of the poles. He doesn't really miss things like this, shots like this. Okay, here it goes, and over. My score was right. 70th minute, score is 12-16, the Brumbies. Smart to get outside of that penalty range. So the Reds need to score a try to get into the lead. Uru is on, very hard play as well. Brings up intensity when he comes onto the park. Brumbies has the ball at the ruck. White gives it a good box kick. Yeah, yellow card is going to come back now. Thanks for that. And the Reds didn't do anything there. I think it's both scored 3 points. Both teams scored 3 points with that yellow card, right? Alan Organ comes on. Last 9 minutes. Oh, 30 seconds. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. And I'm 1 minute behind LB. So you're 1 minute and 30 seconds behind LB. Yeah, there's both teams scored. That's quite bad to manage your yellow card, or quite bad to take on a team with a yellow card and not actually make points. Happened now as well with the Crusaders and Chiefs. The Crusaders managed to score more points. McDermott being off, I think, might be a bit of a mistake. He's the type of guy that can change the game here. Yeah, the intensity is really up now. I just wish there was a bit less points in it, because having 4 points in it, the Reds need to score a try. If they do score a try and kick over, they win by 3 points. I called the game by 3 points, so that would be nice. Oh, big tackle. McWright, yeah, all in play. He went in for that one. When he saw him in his eye, he saw him come there. Yeah, there's a try in it. They need a try here. If they can get a try here, kick it over, I'll be so happy with my prediction. End off the season well on my Super Brew, because Super Brew's been a mess this year. Here we go. Oh, cutting through! Fluke on the 22 of the Brumbies. Playing on the ground. Oh, I thought Tupou had the ball there. I thought he was through. I honestly thought he was through there. I thought Tupou had that ball. Yeah, Fluke. He's 19 years old. Yeah, that tackle was important, man. I thought this run from Tupou after this, I honestly thought I thought he had that ball. Tupou at that speed with the ball. No stopping him. Yeah, you can't go for the 3 points now. Yeah, he does. But he runs so quickly, man. It's literally like a full speed hippo running at the ball. He's going to struggle to get it. But if he does, I'm not going to tackle him. Or you're going to get hurt really, really bad. Okay, let's go. Chika says it's going to go left. Oh, reset. I actually thought the Reds dominated that scrum. Ooh, I'm starting to stress now. Stressing like an Australian here. This is where the game is won and lost. Very, very true. Almost the 76th minute. So close. Whew, I'm stressing now. My one speaker is broke. Oh, interception! Luckily there was advantage. I missed that. My mic is making noises for my one earphone. No, you can't tap and go now. The better shot is to take line out than tap and go. That would be dumb. Yeah. But on the other hand, that hooker has been messing up, man. Drop kick. No, man, I don't think they'd go for a drop kick because then they're still behind. They'd rather have went with a penalty at goal then. So I don't think it would be a drop kick. Don't think so, man. It's not going to win the game for them. You, Malfi, you have to get this right now. Yellow. I'll look out for it. Probably dropping them all. Come on. Come on. Oh, they're close. They're so close. Oh, okay. Look at how he's still lying down on the ball. Even though he's getting a yellow card, he still lies and holds the ball down. Wow, that's just cynical. Cynical. Trans-Tasman, it's all 5 Australian, all 5 New Zealand teams in the tournament. That's just cynical. The first yellow card, yes, I understand. But then he lies down after getting the yellow card and still keeps a guy. You can even get a flipping red for that or a second yellow in South Africa's. Wow, that's cynical play, man. Makes me angry. Okay. Time's getting little. Another stuff up. Flap. Ah, the hooker, man. He's been doing this the whole game. Or him and Paenga Mosa. Both of them. Why? This is now the end of the game. Well, they have to probably kick the ball still. Oh, charge down. It's out from the Reds. Damn it. Yeah, Grant, I agree. That's penalty try territory. Just the yellow card there. I don't know. To me, that's a penalty try. I mean, you're that far from the line and the guy commits a cynical penalty twice in a row. That's penalty try territory. I hope something happens here for the Reds, man. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, Reds have it. Last shot. This is the last shot they'll have at winning this flippin' title. Come on, Tupou. Penalty advantage again. Come on. Come on. The Reds are on the line. They're very close to this one. Very close. Oh, Tupou taking it forward. He's at the pole. You can't score against a post anymore. Can't score against a post anymore. Woo! Are they going to win it in the last seconds here, the Reds? Tupou! Tupou has it! Does he have it? Not. Okay, penalty advantage. Okay, if there is a try, please do not spoil it. That would be very nice of you. Oh. But yeah, still, you can say it's a crazy ending. It is their own fault if they don't win it, man. But the Brumbies are giving away penalty after penalty. Look how offside this guy is. That's also cynical, in my opinion, man. He knows that the guy's coming that side and he stands there. Could very easily be another yellow card. Yeah, like I just said, another yellow card. It has to be another yellow card. But somewhere you just get to a case where it's like, it's too many yellow cards on the line. It's cynical. It's a penalty try. Don't you guys agree? Like 2 yellow cards on your line to win the game. That's cynical. It's a penalty try. That's why you're giving away the yellow cards. Yeah, Grant, I agree, man. A penalty try, man. Penalty try. That's messed up that Nick Berry's not giving penalty tries. Okay, thanks, Albie. I appreciate it. Put on the scrum, you draw in all the defenders, and you score and win. There's 2 guys off of the field. It's 2 forwards that have the yellow card, right? Exactly, Grant. Especially the second one. Especially the second one. Grant, I can't promise I'm not going to celebrate, though. I can't promise that I'm not going to celebrate. So you might want to mute me for 30 seconds or something. Or pause me for 30 seconds. Okay, nothing yet. Scrum reset. Okay, come on. We're in the 31st minute, deep into it. I really feel like an Australian here, proudly Red fan at the moment. Reds are on that 5-meter line. The Brumbies only commit 6 guys to their scrum so that they have a whole back line. Yeah, pause the stream for a bit. it's interesting that the Brumbies only have 6 men in the scrum, so that they have their backline, the whole backline there. If they do that, you can easily score a penalty try. If you scrum over those 6 players, you can get a penalty try. That's penalty try territory there. So let's see. Reset again. Drop. Guy falls immediately. The prop. Oh! Running with it! Running with it! So close. Reds! Oh no! Interception! Penalty is still there. Have you never seen that the Reds are koala? Really? The old logo used to be just the koala face. Now it's like the whole koala. Tap and go. Why? Why? Why not go for a scrum there? Why would you do that? Okay, they're still going with it though. Oh, he's on the line. Does he have it? Does he have it? Remember, if it's held up, it's not a scrum anymore. It's a dropout. Penalty. How is it not a penalty try? I'll let you know. How is that not a penalty try? They're just giving away penalties on purpose. Tupou! Tupou! He has it! Does he have it? Not! Where's it? O'Connor! He wins the game! Woo! There we go! Not that the cameraman saw it, he was focused on Tupou. Whoa! What an ending. Albie, I think you noticed that I heard the whistle there. Whew! Yes! Bloody hell, what an ending there. Shifted it over. Just slides over. There we go. Top try scorer at the end as well. Yeah, you were just waiting for me to also react. You're like, please just react finally, man. Oh. Try and they win it. I can't imagine what Big Will is doing at the moment, man. Woo! Try, they win the game, kick it over, win by 3 points, and I win Super Brew. Hopefully. I got the 3, but yeah. Oh, they're talking to the TMO first. What? Oh, he has to kick. He said he didn't want to kick. Okay, so try, stands, everything's done. Yeah, I'm also very happy for the Reds. I'm so happy that they got the win done. After this morning where the Crusaders won their tournament again, I thought the Brumbies are probably going to win their tournament again as well. Brad Thorne looks like he wants to cry. Come on, kick it over, please. Give me the win, please. Yes! 3-point win. Besides the dumbest kick award. Wow, what a game, guys. I can't believe it's almost 2 o'clock over here in South Africa. Woo! Reds, baby, big world. It was amazing. What a finish. So happy they won, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. You're probably going to be celebrating. How the people are singing. Let me just do this. I should probably edit that. But to me, the Brumbies honestly did not deserve to win it there. With all that yellow cards at the end, cynical play, definitely. Yeah, that last 5 minutes, how good that was. That was just good, man. Enjoy the night, the celebration time. He was brilliant. What a brilliant match from him. His first half, a bit more quiet, but that second half, wow. Okay, apparently we may not watch the feed further in South Africa. They aren't showing anything else to us, so can't see them celebrate or lift a trophy or anything like that. So I guess that's me for today. I wanted to see the trophy and stuff, but yeah. Guys, that was an awesome stream. I hope you enjoyed the game. It was so good. Felt like my team won. I was a Reds fan fully today, so happy for that. Yeah, and enjoy your Mother's Day, man. Tomorrow, spoil all the mothers in your lives tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'm done for the day. I need to go tell my girlfriend sorry that the game hit 2. I told her 1. Forgot that actually started quarter to 12, not at 11. So already have trouble for that. But yeah, it was great streams today. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I'm tired now though. Need to go eat. Need to go chill. Take care. Jay said, LB, thanks for joining the stream, both streams today. It was fun hanging out. Grant as well. Enjoy the rest of your day. It was also great having you in here as well. Big Will, I doubt you're still here. If you are, enjoy the rest of your night's partying. And then that's it for the stream. Cheers, guys.